You know, we could all use some encouragement. And I've got some good news for you. Welcome to 5 Minutes with Mark.
Greetings, friends. Welcome back to 5 Minutes with Mark. We're in the Gospel of Mark, chapter 10, picking up at verse 46. Now, they came to Jericho. As he went out of Jericho with his disciples and a great multitude, blind Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus, sat by the road begging. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." Then they warned him to be quiet. But he cried out all the more, "Son of David, have mercy on me." Stop right there. What a cool setup. And remember, in the narrative, these numbers, these verse numbers and chapter headings, they don't exist. Sometimes we break things into different sections and ideas when there's something going on that we're supposed to see in continuity. And I believe that's happening here. We have Jesus' inner circle in a bit of turmoil. We have Jesus telling them, we're heading up to Jerusalem. I'm going to be betrayed. I'm going to be killed. I'm going to rise again on the third day, though. We've got the two of the inner circle, James and John, vying for the best position in the coming kingdom when Jesus is in his glory. You got 10 more guys who are ticked off because they were trying to be elbowed out. You got Jesus saying, look, it's not about power and position. It's about serving and giving and loving and laying down your life. For even I did not come to be served, but to serve and lay down my life as a ransom for many. And then they get to Jericho. And as they're leaving Jericho, it says there's this great multitude that's following them. So we've gone from the inner circle to a great multitude. And I think we're supposed to see, look, even though the inner circle is crumbling, Jesus, his popularity is the same. There's this outside looking in, and then there's the inside looking out. And on the inside, things aren't so good. On the outside, people are still cheering. And as they come to, here is blind Bartimaeus, all right, blind Bartimaeus. And blind Bartimaeus hears that Jesus of Nazareth is coming. He can't see him, right? But he's heard about who Jesus is. He's heard what he can do. And he begins to cry out, "Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me." That Son of David, again, remember, James and John, when you come into your glory, when you come to your throne, the throne of David, when you are on the throne, let us sit on your left and right. And here's a blind man on the side of the road saying the same thing, except his request is different. "Son of David, have mercy on me." See, he had this insight. He understood who Jesus really was. It's a blind man on the side of the road of Jericho who says out loud, "This is the King. This is the King." And the people are excited about it. There's a multitude following the entourage as they leave Jericho, and they're going to make their way over toward Bethany and the Mount of Olives, which ultimately takes them into Jerusalem. That's where they're headed. And the people around him say, "Bartimaeus, shut up." That's what they do. They warned him, be quiet, shut up. But he cried out all the more, "Son of David, have mercy on me." Bartimaeus knows who Jesus is. He knows what Jesus can do. And he is not going to give up trying to get hold of that. Even though the people around him are discouraging him. Even though the people around him think he's an annoying nuisance. Would you just shut up and let the man go by? We got places to go. There's excitement going on here. We don't have time to deal with you, blind man. how many blind people are sitting on the side of the road looking for an answer to their problems. Not physically blind, but emotionally, spiritually blind. How many desperate people are sitting on the side of the road of our lives that we walk by every day, and they're crying out for help, and our answer to them is, would you just shut up and go away? I don't have time for you. How many of them lack the persistence of Bartimaeus? Who's not willing to back down. He sees his chance, and he's going to put 100% effort into seizing that moment. How many of us let those moments pass by where the Lord is there calling us and available to us, and he's right in front of us, and we just allow ourselves to be distracted by the multitude? How many of us would rather be passive bystanders watching to see what's going to happen rather than being those people who push our way in to grab hold and to experience it firsthand? All of these things from a blind man sitting on the side of the road in Jericho. I think Bartimaeus is a pretty interesting character. And again, like I said, I think it's intentional. Mark puts this little story intentionally at this place because Jesus is going to stop and he's going to ask him a question. We'll talk about that next time. See you then. I hope you're enjoying this Bible study, this quick devotion. If you'd like more content, you'd like to know more about me and see more of the things that I'm doing, check out my website, theeclecticmonk.com. There you'll find out about my video vlog, my podcast, and a whole lot of other stuff. Hope you'll join me there. Thanks.